All right, good afternoon, traders. Today is April 2nd, 2025. My name is John Carrigan. I moderate the BYOB Trading Room. Hey, thank you for being here. I want to thank all of my members that paid good money for a subscription. Thank you. I am honored. I feel very obligated. I feel like I need to perform like a trained SEAL. All right? Like, I need to get you guys what you came here for. I hope I do that every day for you. Not every day is a great day. Let me just say that. I will have some bad days. So thank you, everybody out there in digital land. All right. Thank you so much for subscribing to my content. Thank you for seeing the value in my content. Appreciate that. Cyberland, digital land, everybody, all of you. All the subscriptions and the kind words. I love it. All right. So let's go ahead and start looking at some charts. Let's look at SPY. I'm going to pick up a clean chart with nothing on it, hopefully. All right. So here we got SPY coming into the close on a 10-minute. We got a 10-minute uptrend. All right. Coming into the close. So we'll be looking for continuation of that 10-minute uptrend coming into the close. Nice dark pool money came in at the end of the day. Put a nice little rally in there for all the thriller traders here in the room. All right, so there's a SPY 10-minute uptrend coming into the close over VWAP. All right, let's take a look at the 2-hour. 2-hour, all right, still got a 2-hour uptrend. Not really convincing, but let me just say, it's running over a lot of speed bumps, okay? It's been hitting a lot of stuff. So it's kind of slow. I think once it gets past 576, the world better look out, because I think they can make leaps and bounds once they get over 576 or 580. All right, so there's that. We have a downtrend, all right, we are currently dealing with, all right, and it starts back here, okay, right there, starts at the all-time high, and guess where it connects? Yeah, the relief rally high, okay, and here's the relief rally to the relief rally right here, and we bumped into it. This is the relief rally's relief rally. I don't know how I came up with that, but that's it right there. All right, so there's SPY on the 2-hour. Let's look at the daily chart. All right, on the daily chart, we got a higher low and a higher high. Like it. Closing over a bearish trap. Like it. Still caught underneath a falling 17. All right. Hey, we're dealing with it. Okay, I can do with that. All right, still caught underneath the all-time high anchored VWAP. This is that dark green line right there. If I zoom out, you can see here's the quad lines. All right, we're up over the midpoint. That's nice. These are some nice looking candles. All right, 3 in a row. Those are some really nice looking accumulation candles. I don't know. Could be a double bottom. Maybe a W pattern. All right, by the end of the week, we'll see. All right, up over the midpoint here. All right, so we're neutral. Okay, so just neutral right there. All right, let's take a look at the weekly chart. Guess what? Yes. Hey, thank you. Yeah. Again, here's the low. We made a lower low. Weekly is still in a downtrend. Okay. Daily still in a downtrend. We actually have to overcome the relief rally high right there in order to negate the downtrend. Still stuck in a downtrend. Good news is we're not moving down. All right, that's the good news. All right, so there's the daily. Let's take a look at the game plan. Let's see if we can zoom in here. Maybe the 5-minute. Okay, so here's a 5-minute. Actually, let's go to the 10 because that's our go-to. Okay, again, I like 2 to 9 DTEs. 2 or 9 if they got to expire on Friday, because Friday has the most open interest for the most part. All right, SPY pivot was 559.20 right here. Price action ripped right out of the gate, just as I suspected. Okay, right up. All right, nice rip. And then we started a 10-minute uptrend over VWAP that continued. And I thought we would come back and put in a half back and then rip, but they didn't even come back for the half back. They just kept going higher. All right, all the way up to the gap fill, filled the gap, and went higher right into that. I thought we would get a half back, a consolidation half back, and then a rip. It didn't happen. Like I said, not everything I plan or hope for happens, but this one just kept ripping up to the top up there. So 10-minute uptrend all the way up from 559 clear up to 567.50 about. See that? Nice ride on that 10-minute uptrend. That's our flagship trade. I don't know if you know it. 10-minute uptrend over VWAP. Look at the space, okay, right here. See the space begin to open up, all right, between VWAP and the 8 EMA. See it start to grow and grow, all right, and grow, all right. See this? And it grows, and then it gets bigger and bigger. This is opportunity, traders. See this right here? This, look at that. That's where the opportunity is. All right, that's huge right there. See it growing? All right, that's price ripping away from VWAP. Okay, you and I, we can't do that. We don't have enough capital to do that. But those institutions, those fund managers, they get like, I don't know what they get, 35x, 35x margin, or some of them get 60x margin. All right, they got the money to do this. All right, that takes a lot of power to move a $500 index, up $7 like this. Just grind it all the way up. Huge, nice buyers stepping in here. And then we had a thriller trade after the double bottom right here into the close. All right, and we caught that. So here's price up over the 2025 all-time low, the 2025 low anchored VWAP. That's that purple line, that pink line right there. So here it was. Here's the game plan. You could have taken the 10-minute uptrend here, or you could have played the 10-minute uptrend right over 561.90, clear up to 567, right up there. All right, so there's the game plan. Game plan worked again today. All right, worked yesterday, worked again today. All right, the flagship trade worked both days. All right, that's the 10-minute uptrend over VWAP. See how it ripped over here? Rip again today. Nice trade. Then we had a pullback to, guess what? Pullback to minor support. All right, and we're looking for a higher high after price pulls back to minor support. We're looking for price to run up here and make a higher high. All right, so there's SPY. All right, so I'm going to take that off. We'll go look at the QQQ game plan and see what that says. Didn't want that. All right. QQQ game plan. All right. Again, we like Friday options. So that's 2 days till expiration or 9 days till expiration. Here's the pivot right here. 470.10. Here's price coming through right here. See, coming through the green line. Price entry. Green erases red. Here's the red. All right, I'm going to box off the red for you so you can get an idea where it is. Okay, green erases red. So here's the red all the way down to here. Okay, now watch this. This is going to blow your mind. Here's the green. All right, erasing the red right there. See that? Where's the entry? Right here on that wick. See that wick right there? Sit back, take that 10-minute uptrend all the way up to the top. Again, Game plan works. If you're not trading the game plan, I think you're missing out. All right? Love the game plan. Love the 10-minute uptrend over VWAP. Love the separation. Okay? So here's price action. Game plan works on the bullish side again. All right? So let's go take a look at QQQ. Let's get off the game plan. Go to the scratch. And we'll hit it on the daily chart. Okay, we got a higher low and a higher high. Guess what? We're still closing here down in the lower third, so we're still bearish. Just not out of the woods yet. All right, QQQ, higher low, higher high, closing inside a bearish trap. Not quite far enough. Closing underneath falling 17, closing underneath all-time high anchored VWAP in the lower third, still bearish. FNGU. Higher low, higher high, closing in the bearish trap again. Still down here in the lower third. Under the falling 17. Under the pink line, the all-time high anchored VWAP. All right? Price action. Still bearish down here. We need this to get out of the bearish territory. This is the leash that jerks the dog. If this continues to drop, there's no hope for a relief rally to the relief rally. All right? There's FNGA. Let's take a look at IWM. There's a nice candle, but again, we're still down here in quadrant 1. Looking like an outside day. Okay, that's a lower low and a higher high. Closing, I'm just going to call it over a bearish trap, but still under a falling 17. That's the red dots right here. Okay, still under, this all-time high anchored VWAP. That's the pink line. Under the uptrend line, under the midpoint, in the lower third. Still bearish down here, okay? You go up, you give it up, and more, that's bearish, okay? You want to be bullish, you got to move up and hold the higher ground, okay? You got to move up and hold the higher ground, okay? You go up, and then you give it up, that's neutral. So you go up, and then you give it up, that's neutral. You give it up and more, that's bearish, okay? You go up, you give it up and more, that's bearish. Something's popping after market. I don't know what it is, but it's ripping. 569. I don't know what's going on, but the market is ripping after market. I don't know what it is, but they love it. All right, let's take a look at Diamond Dow. All right, let me trash that out. Let's take a look at Diamond Dow. All right, here's Diamond Dow. Got a higher low and a higher high, closing over the bullish cross, over the flat 17. All right, and under the all-time high anchored VWAP, under the uptrend line. Okay, just over the midpoint. Putting in a higher low, all right, still hasn't made a higher high, all right, putting in a higher low. This is acting bullish, but still in a downtrend, neutral through here, all right. So there's Diamond Dow. Let's take a look at T2122, all right, so you can see price action today. We left off yesterday, we were in the seller's chop zone. Well, we knocked on the door to the sell zone, and the bulls threw us out, airborne, really. We cleared the seller's chop zone and landed in the buyer's chop zone. All right, made a higher low, and then bulls threw us out of there, right into the buy zone. Hey, that feels good. All right, and the bears didn't like us. They pushed us back into the buyer's chop zone, and at the end of the day, look at us. We're right back up here in the buy zone. So nice work on T2122. So guess what I'm expecting? I'm expecting to see some green, all right, on that T2123. All right, so let's go take a look at it. All right, T2123, and this would be today's. All right, green was the dominant color. It's sprinkled with some red. All right, little selling, a lot of buying here. Did we close gap yet? Still haven't closed that bearish gap. It's been 3 days now, and we still have not closed that bearish gap. All right, so it's obvious to me that the bears are still in control. All right, we're still underneath the falling 200. We still have not filled the bearish gap after 3 days of trying to rally. Okay, now in the lower time frame, we're getting some higher lows and higher highs, but we are having a struggle just trying to fill this bearish gap. Let's take a look at the 3-bar chart. 3-bar chart showing a hockey stick. All right, price goes down, yeah, and then over to the right. See the V bottom bounce there? That's what we want. Yeah, we didn't get that over here. All right, so what we got is a move down, and then we linger too long, and guess what happens? Yeah, we get another move. We start to make another move down. All right, now it's possible this is a failed breakdown, and if that's the case, we're going to come back up and test the consolidation high. All right, so where's the, wow, is price ripping? Consolidation high is right up here. All right, let me get my line. So consolidation high is going to be right over the top of those, right there. All right, so a failed breakdown, we're probably going to check that consolidation high. If we get over that consolidation high, guess what? All right, yeah, we start to climb the breakdown candles and work our way back up to this fading 200 SMA. All right, these are two prior all-time highs, one here, one there. This happens to be the all-time high up there. Okay, long ways off. A lot of work to be done. I'm not seeing any signs of it until this aftermarket rally I'm looking at right now, which looks pretty strong and kind of exciting for tomorrow if you're a bull. So there's T2123. Still no signs of bullishness in T2123. Let's take a look at FNGA. All right, so here's FNGA, price action, making higher lows and higher highs and higher lows and higher highs, okay? So price action, the bulls took over today. Nice rip over VWAP, okay? Then we had a, looks like a 5 martini lunch here. Oh, it's a 6 martini lunch right here. And then the bulls came in and brought price back up to where it's supposed to be, all right? So there's FNGA. All right, price action climbing over the flat 200 there. All right, that's good news. Okay, this is the leash that jerks the SPY. This is the 10 heavyweights in the QQQ and the SPY. All right, so this is really looking good. If price can get on top of that 200 and hold, that will be great. All right, for the market bulls. Let's go take a look at a few sectors. Start off with XLE. XLE putting in a higher low and a higher high. That's bullish. Over the trap. Closing over the trap. That's bullish. Over a bullish trap. Closing over the rising 17. That's bullish. Closing over the 12-month high anchored VWAP right there. Over downtrend line 1 and downtrend line 2. Up here in the upper third. That is bullish up there. XLE bullish. USO gets a lower high and a lower low, but closing over a bullish trap over the rising 17, trying to knock on the door of the upper third, not quite there yet, still neutral. All right, closing today's candle, okay, up over. This is a 3-year high anchored VWAP, this pink line right there. That's a 3-year high anchored VWAP. That is the post-COVID high for USO. You can see us up over the uptrend line. We're up over the 3-year high anchored VWAP. We're up over the midpoint, trying to knock on the door of the upper third to get bullish. Right now, not there, so it's still neutral. Let's take a look at high flyer UNG. Okay, UNG right here is a higher low and a higher high, closing over a bullish cross under the flat 17, over the uptrend line in the upper third, over the 12-month high anchored VWAP in the upper third up here. That's bullish, showing a head and shoulders. If they decapitate the head, that negates the head and shoulders. Okay, let's take a look at GLD. GLD, did we get a new all-time high? Not quite. Inside day, lower high, higher low, closing over a bullish trap, over a prior all-time high anchored VWAP, over the rising 17, over the bullish trap in the upper quadrant. That's bullish. Take a look at silver. Silver in an uptrend, making higher lows and higher highs. Silver got a higher low and a higher high, closing inside a bullish trap over the rising 17. This is a 12-year high, and it doubles as a 6-month high anchored VWAP. Okay, up here consolidating bullishly. Up here in quadrant 4, that's bullish. Quadrant 4, consolidating. Notice, holding the higher ground, okay? See, up. Okay, this is what we like. Go up and hold the higher ground. It's a little sloppy, all right? But it's up, and it's holding this higher ground. That's bullish up there in quadrant 4. Okay, let's take a look at SMH. Prepared to be disappointed. All right, higher low, higher high, closing inside a bearish trap underneath a falling 17, still in the lower quadrant number 1, still bearish. All right, it looks like a pullback in a downtrend, lower highs and making lower lows. All right, underneath the all-time high anchored VWAP, underneath the midpoint, in the lower third, down in quadrant 1, that's bearish. We'll look at the sibling to the SMH is the XLK technology sector. You know what? I feel generous today. I think I might give it to him. All right? I just feel generous today. Higher low, higher high, closing in a bearish trap under the falling 17, under the all-time high anchored VWAP, under the uptrend line, and under the midpoint. I'm going to say no longer in the lower third. I'm going to give it to him. I feel generous today. No longer in the lower third, so it's neutral. All right? Would not take them much to slip, trip, and fall back into the bearish zone. All right? But right now, today, neutral. Again, a pullback in a downtrend, making lower highs and lower lows. So still in a downtrend. Let's take a look at XLF. XLF, higher low, higher high, closing over a bullish trap, over the flat 17, over the all-time high anchored VWAP. Still up in here in quadrant 4, that's bullish up there. Okay, it's making, did they make a lower low? Not quite. So still in an uptrend. All right, that was one harsh pullback in the uptrend. I'm going to say that. No, we got it right. That's a downtrend. All right, see, here's a low, and they made a lower low. All right, so this is a downtrend. But up in quadrant 4, that's bullish. Last one, IYT. All right, IYT, higher low, higher high, closing over a bearish trap under the falling 17, under pink line, all-time high anchored VWAP, still in the lower third. All right, not quite. All right, knocking on the door of the neutral zone, still bearish down here. Okay, All right, in order to have a nice, robust rally, all right, we need transports, we need financials, we need small caps and mid caps, and we need technology, okay? Right now, we just don't have it yet, all right? You can see T2123 just struggling trying to fill a bearish gap here, okay? Small caps and mid caps still aren't working. We were greener today than we were the day before. All right, I'll say that. FNGA, all right, little greener today than we were before. All right, so it's kind of trying to work here. Okay. And as far as the other ones go, IYT still stuck in a downtrend. Okay, XLK still stuck in a downtrend. SMH is the semiconductors, still stuck in a downtrend. All right, so in order for these indexes to get a nice rally, we need some of these important sectors to start making their way up. And they're just not there yet. They're just not strong enough yet. All right, XLF is doing pretty good, trying to hold that higher ground. So they're still doing well. But I don't have a lot of faith in them. Again, I would much rather see the transports and the technology sector bullish than the financials, although you do need the financials, but just not looking good enough. All right? So we're having, this is the relief rally to the relief rally. All right, traders, that's it for me today. All right? We all had a good day. I showed you the trades we traded. I'll see you guys all tomorrow at 8. Oh, we're coming back down. Oh, this is harsh. Down to 561 again. Yeah, a lot of guys made some really good gains today, okay? I think somebody got 13 daily goals. I don't know, like crazy success today in the room. I just want to see if I can highlight some of the people that had some success. Let's see if I can find them. They're all telling me they got to go. Rickster got a daily goal. Thomas got 3. Harry got 2. All right. I think he got more than 2. You got 2, holding on to some 0 DTEs. Scott picked up 2 more goals. All right. Rickster did good. Mike got 5 daily goals. Wow, that is cool. All right. Thriller trade. They talk about the thriller trade there. What do we got here? Somebody had 13 daily goals. Mel got 8K today. I don't know what her daily goal is, but I think she got at least 5 or 6 or better than that. We got a lot of people did good today. And I'm looking. Fred, I did not forget you. Same with you. There was somebody else here. B. And there was another guy. I did not forget you. I'm going to get you those videos. I'm going to post them. 1500. There's Mel. Mel is awesome. All right. And before I take off, see what else. There's a bunch of them made money today. I just can't see them. All right, there's so many. Daily goal right there. All right, B, 5 daily goals right here for B. Wow, I am so happy for all of them. Active day. Was a really active day. Stefan, first thing in the morning, he followed my plan. I mean, incredible. You ought to see this one. I mean, I didn't even get time to get started. And Stefan, look at Allen. Leadfoot Allen got 5 daily goals. I don't know what he finished up with. Harry got 2 more daily goals. This was earlier. Scott got 3 up here. Of course, I don't know what they finished up with. This is still at 10 o'clock in the morning. A lot of people. Brad made I think 2 daily goals or 2. Raleigh got 2 goals. Third goal right here for Jim S. All right. Brad ended his day. Done for the day. Brad got 2.5 daily goals. Fantastic day for Brad. Awesome. All right. Jim's up 2 more goals. I mean, I'm trying to make it to the top. Stefan, like right out of the gate, couldn't have been 15 minutes. Here it is. 9:43. Here it is. Stefan. And he made, I don't know, like 3 daily goals. I don't know. Stefan's out with 1,400. I don't know what his daily goal is, but that's got to be at least 1. At 9:41, he took the big green candle ripping. 9:41, 10 minutes. He grabs a goal and he's done for the day. I mean, he probably hung out and traded for the rest of the day, but wow. In 11 minutes, somebody got a daily goal that fast. That is just unbelievable. So, all right, traders, that's it for me for today. Alan, Leadfoot Alan got 6 goals. Love it, Alan. Scott got 4. Mel got 44 daily goals. Oh, 180, 44 daily goals. Smoking. Wow, I have to do the math on that. 180 is their daily goal. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Scott got 4 goals. Alan got 6, almost 6.5. All right, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you. Thank you, all my subscribers. You mean the most. All right, you pay for the content. You pay the bills here. Thank you so much for subscribing. All right, let's do this again tomorrow. All right, yeah, tomorrow. Let's do it again. All right, I'll see you guys all tomorrow at 8 o'clock. All right, everybody have a good evening.